So, Hogwarts Legacy is coming out soon, and I was thinking about buying it. I was looking up the requirements and stuff for that. I mean, I could probably play it, but trying to record it would probably be a pain in the ass. Um, the, you know, frames would probably go down trying to, so, if I had a better computer, I would probably buy it because I really do want to play it. But I'll just have to watch other people play it on Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, we have this well-adjusted individual here. Introducing, have they streamed thatwizardgame.com. Find out if anyone you follow on Twitch has streamed that new wizard game. And of course, pronouns in bio. Think maybe it's time to lock this. You want to know why he locks it? Because the first few comments are, of course, oh my god, thank you. Oh wow, this is proving very useful. I refuse to support anyone who plays this game, as it's committing literal acts of violence against the trans community. That bullcrap. But then you go more and more, and you find most people are just dunking on this guy. They're like, oh, thank you. I wanted a list of people who are playing this game. Oh, well, thank you. I wanted to know who to follow and subscribe to. One person's like, yeah, you just reminded me that I have to buy the game this week. So this obviously didn't go the way they wanted. These comments are a great way to find people to block. And also, if you don't like this, block me, please. Him, of course. Thank you for this. I don't feel comfortable with people who support this game, and I do not want to support people who don't value my trans family and friends. I plan on following every streamer that streams this. Thanks for the heads up. Thanks. Unfortunately, one of the people I follow streamed it. Safe to say, they're not followed anymore. I'm sorry, this is over the top. No, over the top is number of states making transition illegal. No, illegal for children. If you're 18 years and older, transition. Who the hell cares? But these people are trying to force this crap onto children. These freaking stupid ass parents now see their daughter playing with a freaking a toy gun or something like, oh my god, she's trans. Instead of being, a tomboy like it was for pretty much all of freaking mankind, no, suddenly a boy is playing with girls' toys, he's trans. A girl plays with boy toys or wants to wear boy clothes, trans. Oh god, we got to get them started on them puberty blockers, and when they come of age, we got to have their chests freaking chopped off. That's what they're trying to make illegal, not anyone transitioning. These people are so freaking stupid. It's like my brother. He was one of those, he's like, the president's going to make it impossible for people like me to get medical service. I could die. And it's like, you're not going to die. This was back with Trump and them saying that when someone goes in, if you identify as a woman, but you're biologically a man, that the doctor would treat you based on your biology. So if you're a dude and you're biologically a dude and you identify as female and you're like, oh god, doc, my period is so freaking bad, the blood, it's just, it's really heavy. It's like, you're biologically a male. If you're bleeding down there, there's a bit of an issue there, and we need to schedule you for a scan because men don't bleed like that out of their dicks. So these people seem to think, oh my god, no, they're not. It's for children. Stop overreacting. Oh, that's a shame. I like Two Angry Gamers. It's truly embarrassing why you would tweet this. What do you know? Pronouns in bio. And while I totally understand wanting to protect your space, I'm sure it wasn't your intent. But this website and clearly the comments here target streamers. Exactly. This seems like a tool that will be used to harass others. How is this productive? They don't care about harassment as long as it's against someone they feel has slighted them. Exactly. That's exactly what this is going to do. This isn't going to be used as a tool to look up the streamers who are doing this, because all you can do is go on Twitch and you'll see a list of streamers and what they're playing at the moment. You look up your favorite streamer. If they're streaming, it shows what they're freaking streaming. So you don't need a website to do this. All this is going to do is targeted harassment. This reminds me, I have to buy the game. Thanks. I was serious. Nice. This is amazing. Yeah. Things you love to see. I'm going to be streaming Lego Harry Potter under the Hogwarts Legacy category. You know, saying that wizard game instead of using the actual name reminds me of a certain fantasy story where the good guys avoided saying the villains' names because they thought it would give too much power to said villain. I can't remember the name of it, though. Harry Potter. It was Harry Potter. For people not, quick on the upstart here, he who must not be named, they're referring to it as that wizard game. Like a bunch of freaking like a freaking child, instead of just saying the damn name. Kind of like with the previous guy, that wizard game. Wait, don't bother looking. I'll stream it if it's given to me. I don't spend money on games anymore, but I'll support my fellow brethren and stream it if given the chance. Do I get an extra spot on the list for playing on hard mode? Unless you cut everyone out of your life that has purchased anything Harry Potter since she made these tweets, this feels empty and performative. In the end, anything purchased has gone into her pocket, and she sees that as support. Yeah. And these are the same freaking people. When she's like, Dumbledore's gay, everyone's like, oh my god, yes, Quinn. These same people like him, are the same ones. When Harry Potter and the Cursed Child came out, the play, and then we saw that Hermione was freaking black for some reason. J.K. Rowling was like, well, I never said she was white. And people were like, oh my god, yes, Quinn. They fucking sucked her dick at every step of the way, every time she did something stupid like that. But the minute she says that biology is fact, everyone's like, like seriously, she's like, yeah, Dumbledore's gay. They're like, oh, sucking that freaking J.K. Rowling dick. Hermione is black. Well, I never, I thought, no, she's white. Well, I never said she was white. Oh, God, yes. Biology is fact. This is just sad. Why? I want to make sure I don't support streamers who play this game. This makes it easy. Pronouns in bio. That time spent building the site could have gone to charity hours or making a real difference. But welcome to internet activism. You do know the company he's employed by runs a charity drive every Christmas and raises millions. The most pathetic thing I've ever seen the most pathetic thing that ever happened to humanity. Congratulations, Sam. WTF is this clown shit? The rainbows think their boycott is having an effect on the game. It's not. Hogwarts Legacy is primed to be like #1 game of the year. Because it's such an amazing looking game. And people who have tested it already say it's an amazing game. While some things they wish they would be changed, like more enemy variety, it's exactly the kind of Harry Potter game people have been waiting for this entire time. This is just more free advertising for it, honestly. If anyone feels like buying another PS5 copy to spite Sam, feel free to give it to me. I'll platinum it to thanks the devs. I understand if you don't personally want to support the person, that's your decision and it's fine. But if you believe that you need to excise anyone plays uh anyone from excise anyone who plays from your life, you need to take a step back and reevaluate how you view things, and maybe even log off Twitter for a bit. I think if you can't not support someone who's doing serious damage to a marginal community just because you feel playing a game is more important than people's lives. Can't not. Thanks, man. It'll be easier to follow streamers who play it and see how the game is. Good work. Yeah, pretty much. This is great. Now I can see if my favorite streamers have played my favorite game. Thanks. Why is it so important to you if someone is playing a Harry Potter game? Pretty much. It's a great idea. I'm seriously considering getting this game and love to see some gameplay. Thanks, bro. Y'all had the wizard game that shall not be named opportunity and missed it. Or is this not Harry Potter? No, it's that wizard game. This is quite the definition of a saying first world problems. Yeah. Again, I don't see why you're raging over this game, but have nothing to say about Universal Studios. JK probably earns more from the sale of butterbeer alone than she'll ever get from this game. No boycotts for Universal. You're literally screaming about pennies in comparison. Why do you care? Why are you so concerned over what games other people are playing? Thanks for the reminder. Totally forgot that I need to pick up the game this week. So you created a tool by which people can harass innocent Twitch streamers. Sorry to tell you this, you're the villain here. You do realize he's using already public info. Yeah, it doesn't make it okay. Dang, might have to get me some Chick-fil-A at some point today too. Cool, now I know where to go to find good streamers. Now you can see. Do you see? Now you see why this idiot decided to lock the threat, the tweets here, because it wasn't going the way he wanted. He thought people were going to be like, "Oh my God, yes, Quinn," and be like freaking jerking him off. But instead, he gets a few people, you know, basically doing that, and then pretty much everyone else will be like, "Oh man, thanks for reminding me to go get the game." There's one. It was it the uh it's a Spider-Man meme with is it Spider-Man 3, right? When Harry and Peter are in like the cafe and all that, and in the movie it's him and Peter and Harry, and he's talking about MJ and blah blah blah. In the tweet, it's something about going to buy Hogwarts Legacy and blah blah blah, and Harry's like, it supports transphobia and blah blah blah, and Peter's like, Harry, you don't have. I've already bought the game. You don't have to sell it to me. I mean, people think that like, oh, you're a transphobe if you buy it. You know what? We've been called transphobes. We've been called every phobist-ism in the book for the last 6 freaking years. It has no relevance anymore. And people, that's all they can do. That's all they can freaking do is just call you names. You know, it's like when people call you racist. It's like the word's been so overused, it has no significance anymore. So if they're like, "Oh, if you play this game, you're supporting transphobia," it's like, okay. So tired of you guys. Every time something comes out and we dislike it or we do like it, it's like, "Oh, you're supporting this. You're supporting that." You know, it's not transphobia to say that freaking biology is fact, because biology has been fact for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. For as long as people have been studying the human body, it's been fact. The only time it hasn't been fact is the last couple of years, where suddenly men can give birth and have periods, and you know, stuff like that. So if you want to flip your crap and have a hissy fit because a woman said that biology is fact, you can go ahead and do that. But this is just freaking pathetic. Oh God, biology is fact, and yet you're the same freaking person who was admiring and sucking off this freaking woke ass woman when she said Dumbledore's gay, Hermione could possibly be black because I never said she was white. All this other crap. You guys were like, yes, Quinn, but she says biology is fact, and suddenly you turn on her because now she's not woke enough for you. Give me a fucking break. But yeah, so basically, these people are terrified that Hogwarts Legacy is going to be a success, which it is. Again, it's already primed to be number one, number one game of the year. Um, I think Metacritic, it's like almost 90%, which is really good. And again, like I said, most people who reviewed it love the graphics, love the gameplay. They just wish it was more variety in enemies, or miscellaneous stuff that could easily be added in patches and updates and stuff like that. Um, but it's like, it seems like every time that certain side tries to boycott things, it never works out. Every time they boycott something, it just gets more popular. Maybe they should just stop, because it's always for stupid reasons. If you support this, you're a racist. If you support this, you're a transphobe. Which, by the way, phobic, to have a phobia, is to be afraid. We're not afraid of trans people. So to have transphobia or it's stupid, because we're not afraid of whatever it is you're saying we're afraid of. Can't believe that this has to be pointed out for these supposedly college educated individuals. These people should know that phobia is the irrational fear of something. We're not irrationally fearing trans people. So, but yeah, if you support this game, you're supporting transphobia and the literal violence against the trans community. And if you play this game, you are literally Hitler. You are nothing but a freaking gun-toting, orange man bat supporting right-wing extremist, and you probably hate your mother or something. I don't know. Whatever these people try to tell us, every time they disagree with us, instead of having any real comebacks or any real facts to provide, no, they just resort to name calling. Oh, you're this, you're a transphobe, you're a racist, you're a misogynist, you're this, you're that, you just hate strong black women, you just hate them. No, no, you're just stupid. But yeah. Actually, wait, let me hang on. Keep fighting the good fights there. Hey Sam, you rule, man. God. That's all it is. Anyway, are you guys gonna get Hogwarts Legacy? And is that something I mean, if people say that they would watch it if I play it, I might consider buying it. It's like 60 freaking dollars. And, it's like playing WoW. It's like when I play WoW by myself, it's like 140 something frames. But then when I stream it, or not stream it, but record, it goes down to like 80, 90. And the graphics are not nearly as demanding in World of Warcraft. So, I don't know how well the Hogwarts Legacy. I'm sure it has like the lowest. I think the minimum required is like i5 processor and stuff like that. I've got an i7, which is recommended, so I could be able to play it. Like 16 gigs of RAM. Mine's 32. I think the graphics card pretty much up there. So I could play it on like lower settings, but I could play it probably. Um, but yeah, if that's something you guys want to see, let me know, and I'll consider maybe possible after a while though, because when the game first releases, bugs and this and that, I don't want to be trying to play the game and suddenly I start falling through the ground or something. So I don't like to buy games as soon as they come out. Like it's like with WoW, when they release a new expansion, I never play it right away because one, you're not going to be able to log in. Two, if you do log in, you're not going to be able to play it because there's bugs galore, glitches, you know. So, anyway, but that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.